Poker game could come with some consequences.
This is San Antonio's Fox News at 9.
Luck is the two cards you get, but how you play them is all skill.
But is it all legal, especially when that friendly game at home is for cash?
Here's San Antonio's Fox News at 9.
We were trying to figure this out in the commercial break. What is better, a flush or a full house?
It's a full house.
We think it's a full house.
Yes.
Well, 10 years ago, a lot of people probably didn't know the answer to that. And now poker's popularity is booming and millions are playing.
But if you're one of countless people playing Texas Hold'em in Texas, you could be considered a criminal. Andrew McIntosh is here with more about the efforts to change that. Mr. Andrew.
Well, many consider poker to be more of a sport than gambling, and a San Antonio lawmaker agrees. He wants Texas to make money off poker games instead of spend money to stop them. Players we talk with say that sounds like a great deal.
That was a crazy game of poker. That was a crazy game.
100% it's a sport. The math, the odds, figuring the cards. When you win, there's no other feeling like it. But when you're all in and you lose, yeah, it's upsetting.
Zenas Pilcher, founder of Alamo City Poker, rarely loses it all in his sport of choice, one he says is more about skill than luck.
Luck is the two cards you get, but how you play them is all skill.
Pilcher makes a good living playing Texas Hold'em and hosting games for friends and local businesses, but he has to be careful.
The only thing that makes it difficult is the laws and the legalities.
4,800. I think the general public needs to realize that, what you're doing is possibly a criminal offense.
San Antonio Vice Cop Lieutenant Mike Gorham says playing Hold'em could land you in handcuffs if you don't know the law.
500 or 1,000 next hand.
If you're playing for money in a home game where the host takes a percentage or rake of the pot, it's illegal. If the house does not take a cut and everyone has a fair chance of winning, you're most likely okay.
If you want to talk in gambling terms, the odds are probably in your favor.
Gorham's not surprised by poker's growing popularity, but believes it spawned some illegal casinos in San Antonio.
We're seeing it more and more. There's been several occasions here recently where we're getting reports of people renting out homes or apartments and setting up Las Vegas-type casinos.
If caught playing in an underground game, you could go to jail, but in most cases, you'll get a misdemeanor citation similar to a traffic ticket.
It's not a big penalty if you're caught gambling, but there is a penalty, and that brings about an air of darkness to the poker world.
Pilcher says there are some sketchy back alley games in the city that he steers clear of. He adds friendly home games are sometimes targeted by crooks too. Back in February, local poker pro Charles Lineberry was shot twice in the chest when gunmen broke into a game and stole thousands of dollars.
Well, God bless Chuck is okay, and Chuck's back to playing poker from what I hear.
Pilcher tells us because of Texas poker laws, if he wants to play for big money in a safe environment, he's got to fly to Vegas or go to Louisiana.
I'm putting all my money in a different economy. We should keep our money in our own economy.
You can buy a scratch-off, you can bet on the horses and hope one wins, but you can't play Texas Hold'em poker. The state is losing millions and millions of dollars in revenue that we could be using here.
That's why State Representative Jose Menendez of San Antonio pitched a bill last session to legalize poker in certain establishments in Texas, including some bars.
Such as a Dave & Buster's, a racetrack, places where there's a significant investment, there's video surveillance, there's security.
Menendez says the state would regulate the games and make an estimated $700,000 a year by taking a percentage of each hand played. Plus, police would not have to spend time and taxpayer money investigating private poker games.
To me, it seems like a really poor use of the people's resources.
Menendez feels if approved, the bill would clear up poker laws that even authorities believe need some work. His proposal did not make it to the floor because the last session ended before it could be voted on. He plans on presenting his poker bill again when state lawmakers convene in January.
Now,